projectile. He does some cool things and dumb things too.
Like his intro.
Hey guys, it's Project Al, and I'm going to show you how to take the seat apart on a 1964 Thunderbird. So it's there's a couple little things about it, like the chrome pieces that you got to pop off, and the tabs you got to take off, and how to pry the thing apart. So that's the main trick there. Right here, there's a tab. All you have to do is put a screwdriver in it and pop it back. Need two hands. There you go. So it just pops off there, and you could wiggle it off. Same thing on this one. Alright, once you got those off, there's supposed to be a nut here, but there's not. And the nut there too. There's the pin here that you got to pull out. Usually it's pretty easy. And this comes off. So you have those nuts off and you got the trim pieces off. Now you just need to pry this out and it pops off of that. I go down farther where there's metal. Metal's here, so you could use that to hold this onto and pry it off. One side's off. Okay. Oh boy, I need a bigger table here. Okay, now all these plates need to be taken off. The screws that were on there. I already did most of them. Alright, I'm getting gloves because there's metal everywhere and I've cut myself on these before. Go. Okay. Now, there we go. Inside here, this has all this old foam in here that's just brittle and it's coming off, so I'm gonna restuff this and fix this piece right here. All that needs to be sewn back on. So this is the tricky part. Come on. These are crimped on right here with these little metal tabs. So I'm gonna have to cut those out and put new ones in. So this is gonna be a while. Alright, so I got all these off without cutting them. It was pretty easy after you got the right size of pliers. I got really, really fine needle nose. And you can stick it in there and just give it a little pry and it pops right off. And then take it out of the fabric. Pretty easy. Just be careful that you have it's soft and there's nothing to like rip up the fabric or anything. But I think I got them all off. Now it's time to peel it off. This is dirty. My goodness. Watch the little tabs here. You gotta pull that off of there. There we go. There you go. All this is the old foam. It's garbage. Of course. Okay guys, so I got some foam put in here after I stitched it. And now we just got to put all these rings back on. So you're just going to take the ones that are open and just poke that through, and it'll hold the fabric onto wherever hooks you got or holes, and then pinch it closed again. There you go. So now I'm going to do that all the way around and it'll hold in place. Okay, I got all the fasteners on, and now I'm just going to flip it over, brush it off, it's got dust on it. I put these on, so I sat on it to push down on the padding, screw these in, then I put all the hooks in. And now we got to put all the trim pieces back on and the back part. Alright, so first thing you do is put these metal trim pieces on here. Just like that. Put these screws in here. You just need to put one in to hold that in place. Okay. And same on this side. See how I move it past that piece, the slide there, so it goes on, and then I put it in the hole there. Then you put the top part on. Put this in here and pry this apart and put it on there. This keeps falling down on me, so I need to do it on both sides. So keep this adjusted. Just hold that so it doesn't fall over. That's all you gotta do. Almost there. Boom. There we go. Alright, so it did help to have two people to hold this in place and make it go back on. Now, you can screw on the trim pieces. This goes on there. So I'm doing the last pin for this right here, and they go, sometimes they slip through too easily, right? So what I do is I'll take a little thing like this, put it in there, tap it with the hammer. It'll spread that out so it sticks into place. And then we take all of these screws that we have. I put them in plastic baggies and write down which seat it's for or which part it's for so you don't forget, and you have it all contained. And then you just gotta screw all these back in. Okay, once you get all the screws put in, and you gotta do the last two trim pieces here, right? And they go back on where they went last time. You gotta make sure you kind of like wiggle it into place. And there you go. Flip them into place. So I put two different layers in here. I got a thicker layer and then a softer layer for it. I'll show you a couple more things. So that stitch came out pretty good here. This one had a big one across and down here, so I had to do a lot of stitching on this one. There in a good light. There you go. You can see that one right there. That one's pretty bad. You'll eventually need new seats, but this will last a while. And they're pretty comfy. This is Project Al. See you next time.